What are the 6 factors which makes immigrant successful entrepreneur? Let's find out. In a report published by Stats Canada dated September 2021, few interesting insights have been given. There are 4 classes of immigrants who come to Canada. I'm sure you know this: business class, family class, economy class, and refugee. The finding shows that most of the incorporated business is owned by the economy class immigrant, who are also owning knowledge-based industry, which is 55% of the employment and twice more than the Canadian born. When I say knowledge base, they are science, technology, engineering, management like architecture, engineering services, computer system design, and management, as well as scientific consulting. The refugee class immigrant who are entrepreneurial but are mostly self-employed and unincorporated, they own business such as ground transportation, for example trucking, taxi service, retail trade, food service, and service to dwelling, example janitors. Business class and family class have very less representation. So I started to speak to many entrepreneur friends, shared my experience, got to know their input, and in today's video I will share those key factors which I learned, and I want you to comment and let me know your thought, good, bad, ugly. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to the channel as well as do like, so that YouTube algorithm knows that I'm not selling vegetable. Bad joke. Okay, to start with, on top of the list, that is number 1 is risk taking or tolerance. When you're moving to any new country, you're coming out of your comfort zone, especially if you are an economic class immigrant, and the process itself is not easy. It has its own struggle, first going through the bureaucratic process of immigration, documentation, and then the stress of leaving a job, comfortable job, and setting foot in a new country. Not many have courage. So the first step to take the risk starts right there. It takes courage to start a new life. Same is the case with the entrepreneur. He is risk taker. Number 2, quick learner. Once you land as an immigrant, the story is different from what you see on advertisement. Most of the immigrants who come go through hardship, has to put food on table, start to see money vanish quickly, and then on job front prove all over again their work to end up getting job much below their skill. These are especially recipe and the reason why you will see many doing 2 to 3 jobs. Also, he navigates through the complex system and understand tax structure, so that learning curve is steep and faster. They start to see opportunity in every obstacle and start to make their own destiny. When door remain closed, they build their own bridges. Number 3, new perspective. When the new immigrant land in a country, he comes with a fresh pair of eyes. I call this creative advantage, as they're able to see minutest detail and see gaps as well as opportunity. Does odd jobs, some even never pays, but while doing so, quickly learn the skill. A friend of mine opened a grocery store to cater to a particular community who were willing to pay to get their home country food. Just go to the Facebook marketplace and you see people selling things unheard of before. For someone coming from India, they are quick to get into the housing market. Why? They know that real estate only goes up in value, and compared to interest rate in India, the interest rate here is insignificant. Once they enter the market, they go on a house buying spree. Also, the new immigrant who do not have any network or connections become the circle to each other and start sharing the same pain points and build the community together. Patience and resilience. This you find highest in those who come as a refugee. They have to flee their home country, face hardship, and this teaches them patience and resilience, which are already tested. Entrepreneurs need this highly due to uncertainty. And once in a country like Canada, they get a perfect launch pad. Number 5, value for money, is knowing the difference between need and want. How your cash flow is going to be determines your survival and basic need getting met. Just leave $100 with an immigrant and see how long it will last versus a non-immigrant. Immigrants have a great eye for where to spend money and keep the bottom tight. Number 6, think globally, act locally, and tap into other culture and market. Indian immigrants who come to Canada under the skilled worker category, they have experience of dealing with multiple country, culture and technology settings sitting out of India. Almost everything happens in India. When I call an international airline call center from Canada, where does it go? India helpline. So somebody who is dealing with multitude and complex problem, when he comes to a country like Canada, Australia, US, he's able to see problem much in advance and is able to quickly deploy the solutions to. And that's why he's able to replicate a profitable business creatively. There are many other points, but these are the 6 key, according to me, which makes Immigrant successful entrepreneur. What do you think? Do comment and let me know. Also do subscribe, like and share, as sharing is caring. Thank you for watching Canada Tried and Tested.